Hi, 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 hi. How is everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Guy, Blaze, Josie, hello. Kitten of Death, thanks for lurking. Benny, long time no see. Crystal, hello, hello, hello. Abyss Lurker, hello. Do 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 do. How's everybody tonight? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? You've been hiding? You're sorry? I mean, didn't you like just get married and have like a lot of stuff happen, Benny? Like, number one, congrazzles. Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Number two, life, man, life. You're eating? Hello, hey, bestie. You ready? You ready? We're not finishing it tonight. Remember that. We are not finishing it tonight. We can't finish it tonight for reasons. We're going to hell with this one? Is that so? Is that so? Lee cooking in the kitchen. Hey, yo. Says hi. Hi, Lee. Enough. Oh, that voodoo is good. Yum. Anywho. No, we still got all sorts of stuff to do before the Chapter 6 trial, so we should probably get started on that. We need to hurry to the ancient ruin on the second island. That's where we left off. That's where we left off. Is it snowing? Where the heck are we? Oh, we're already here. We should probably run around a little bit. Wow, it's your favorite not glitching game, yeah, right? Strangely enough, everyone is alive and the sky is red. And what is going on with the UI? What the heck? Nothing's labeled. Wedding still cleaning up, still paying for it. I feel that. Neko trying to get the last Monokuma plushie before the Chapter 6 trial? I can't. Thank you for subscribing, Horror Call? Hello. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm one away from being tied with Ethan now. Made it in time for the finale? Not the finale tonight, Keaton. It is not the finale tonight. We got another stream before this one. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing with this one. All I know is I'm running around in circles because it's funny. We're so back. Hyper, hello. Chapter 6 is too long. Yeah, see? It's too long to do it all in one night. Why is bro blue? Why is who blue? Why is what bro blue? Wolverine and what? Oh, because he had oil. He was blue. He's been blue ever since he died. He's been blue, Ethan. He had blue oil, not blood. Remember? Ethan, how are you tonight? Guess what? You don't look at thumbnails, you follow links. That's cringe. I put so much work into this thumbnail. Ethan, guess what? I am one sub away from being tied with you. Bitch, you know what that means. You say Ethan, get back. Bitch. No, come back. Don't leave me. this channel that I need you. No, don't go.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Somehow it is nerve-wracking. No, we do. We just need to, you know, do something again. Is it really safe to go inside? What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? There's also that countdown. No time to stand around.
I'm gonna do it!
Damn right, it's our last chance to get inside. I'm starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills.
Thanks for the food.
If you're gonna let it out, why not do it in the Tupperware I keep with me?
Dumbass.
Hey, now's not the time to fuck around.
Young master for Yuhiko.
It is going to be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect my young master. Now then, let's go forward together.
Shut up.
The hell? Don't treat me like a kid.
This is your leader's order.
Believe in the hope that lies beyond this point. That is your leader's order. I'm not even gonna do that one.
What?
What was that? I told her you wouldn't understand piggy talk. I said you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password, please. Yeah, I know. What is going on here? 11037, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. I suppose. Your channel's dead. Rip Hardcap Games died too late. No, 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 Ethan. Beyond this door, the future is waiting. A sparkling future. Now then, let's move forward.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
You thought that was part of the game? Lol.
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
Oof. Yikes, Josie. Hi, Ellie.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go? Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is...
Ding 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 ding!
Hajime's on drugs. Ding 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 ding! This world? Advanced Warrior of Monarchs. Have a good stream, Neko. Is that Advanced Warrior? Okay. Hello, everybody. Bro took the galaxy gas. Yikes. And that's the end of chapter 5. I just realized my phone is still going on. I was watching Ring It stream. You're sending it now? Rip Nanami-san. Fair. Chapter 0. Heading to the school trip.
Ding 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 ding!
Ding 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 ding! It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. It was actually shaking rather intensely. The room I was in, it was shaking from side to side. The shaking was quite irregular. Just when you thought it was a series of small shakes, it would suddenly shake violently. And every time that happened, I'd have to steady myself with my foot. I couldn't stand up very well, but for me, it was comforting. Sippy sippy. I never thought not knowing what to expect could be so fun. So I was feeling rather excited. But I figured I'd get bored of that feeling soon enough. That's what I was expecting. For me, a person who is loved by talent. Detecting regularities among irregularities wouldn't be that difficult. Ah, how boring. God, this is really kind of annoying, isn't it? Let me see if I can lower that volume a little bit. I don't think I can. No. Oh. Do you like ships? On the other side of the dark room, I heard a voice. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live every day at this time early. Yes. Hello. It was clearly directed at me. Nagito William Afton. I always come back. Actually, hold on. Hold on, guy. Actually. There you go. Hi, honey. Everybody remember, wish Cryo a happy birthday. You hate the white-haired anime boys? Now he ruined it for you? Oof, oof, oof. Thank you, thank you. Good. Wish him a happy birthday. It was clearly directed at me. You look like you were having fun, so that's what I assumed. You do like ships, right? Ships? Ah, that's right. So that's it. So this is a ship. You just realized that now. Is it really that funny? Hey, if you want, care to talk a little? Silence was starting to bore me. Instantly I saw his true character. The overfamiliar attitude, the friendly smile. But under that thin skin I could detect a foul, offensive odor, like some kind of putrid slime. In a sensible way, of course. How should I put this? It was a smell exclusive to those who were already finished. Nice to meet you. I'm Nagito Komada. Anyway, lucky me. It's been a while since anyone was willing to talk to me. So to share a room with a person like that... Yup, I'm definitely lucky. Lucky? Ah, so that's your talent then. What a boring talent. Boring talent, huh? Well, that's exactly what it is. But for someone I'm meeting for the first time to say that so suddenly... That's because I have luck as well. Huh? Even I possess a talent as boring as luck. Possess, huh? I'm starting to get really interested. Who are you? You're obviously from Hope Speak Academy too, right? So you're one of us? But that's weird. This is the first time I've ever seen you. Hey, Can you tell me why you're here? How did you end up here? How boring. Sorry. I'm often told I'm terrible at making conversation. Not you. This world. Huh? This world is full of boring people. People who lack talent stick together and oppress those who do possess talent. Even though they know they're insignificant, they don't try to acknowledge their true superiors. They're profoundly desperate to drag them down to their level. And because of these bastards, the world has come to a deadlock. This world has stopped evolving. How boring. Well, the world is shaped by the will of the majority. Makes sense that it bends to those who lack talent. That's why we're in our present situation. Perhaps. Does that have anything to do with the reason you're here? Boring people make no contributions to the world, not even a speck of dust. That's what my teachers taught me, that a certain degree of selection must be performed. Looks like they had high expectations for you, huh? That's completely different from me. But what are you planning to do? Now that you've ended up like this, there's nothing you can do, right? Listen well. Using people is a talent too. It is now my turn to use that person, just as they used me in the past. That person? Are you talking about ultimate despair? But how? I mean, they're already... I have it with me. The contribution that person left to me. Even now it rests in my pocket. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely lucky. Can't believe I'm speaking with someone as amazing as you. Then, will I be able to see her again? Sippy sippy. Will I be able to see the person I hate with every fiber of my being again? And this time, will I be able to kill her this time? The person I hate so much? Hate? Then explain your hand. This. The end of that bandage is a woman's hand, right? Isn't it amazing? I can't move it, of course. I mean, it's not my hand after all. But even now, it still hasn't rotted. Hey, maybe that means it's becoming one with me. Isn't it amazing? I've successfully become one with ultimate despair, my sworn enemy. I see, so you salvaged the body. You really are a boring person. I don't want you to misunderstand. I just see her as my enemy, you know? Because she's my sworn enemy. Because I hate her so much. That's why I took her power. And for that, Wait, huh? Do I hate her? Huh, that's strange. Huh? Huh? Look out the window, we're finally here. You're starting to see it too, right? That's Jabberwock Island, isn't it? Isn't it exciting? I wonder what's gonna happen on that island once we get there. Sound like you're using a pack-a-day voice? I mean, Nagito's like just an annoying character. So yeah, I used an annoying voice for him. Glitch Moon, Undertale? Maybe someday. It's not what we're playing now, though. Hold on a second. Gotta fix something. There we go. All better. What's going to happen? I can already predict what will happen. Huh? I already know, because I am loved by talent. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Snail is here. Welcome, Snail. Also, Max is high.
Huh? Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again?
There's no reason we'll ever meet again. After all, you were boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me.
You really don't play along, do you?
The end of chapter 0. Wonder what that was all about, indeed. Huh? What is this? It's a door. There's a door. Huh? A door? Why is a door here? Where am I? How did I get here? Where am I supposed to go? Huh? Isn't this a classroom? But even so, it's a very strange classroom. Why am I in a place like this? I went inside the ancient ruin with everyone else, and I arrived at a place that looked like a trial ground. But then, why? It's not connecting. I don't know why I'm here. It's like there's no connection between how I left the trial ground and how I ended up here. It's just like before. When we were all gathered in that classroom just before we arrived at Jabberwock Island. But where is this place? Is it somewhere on Jabberwock Island?
Ahem, ahem. Testing, testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then. Welcome to Hope Speak Academy, you guys. At this point, I shall explain the graduation exam to you all. So please assemble at the gymnasium immediately.
Huh? Did he say what I think he just said? Yes, he definitely said it. He said, "Welcome to Hope Speak Academy." But why would this place be Hope Speak Academy? And not just that, what is the graduation exam? Isn't the killing over already? Around certainly does look familiar, huh? What indeed, Aloe? What is going on? Even the hallway doesn't feel like a school at all. What a creepy place. At least it doesn't look like a normal school at all. It's definitely a lie. There's no way this place is Hope's Peak Academy. Is this creepy place the Hope's Peak Academy that I've admired for so long? It's probably a building that Monokuma made to startle us, just like the funhouse. That's right. That's definitely it. Monokuma said to come to the gymnasium, right? You got a question for me when the time arrives? Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Fantastic, Crystal. Then I'll go, and definitely clear things up. Wrong button. Ooh, we got the gorilla one. There we go. It certainly does look familiar. What is that? The gymnasium is here, right? Leonard, when potato grow, you shall wait for me at your home, and that day I came to eat for free. What? 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 Alright, I'm going inside. Oh, you guys want to see Goremy again? Hold on. Something might be waiting, but I'm not going to cower away anymore. And so I braced myself and cautiously opened the door. Here. Here. They're talking about Winston from Overwatch, guys. That's Goremy. Is a potato oh, okay. There you go. Is this what you guys wanted to see? It's a very cute one. Okay. How's it going? Oh, a little glitchy. This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. I wasn't prepared for what was waiting for me on the other side of that door. It was a normal gymnasium.
Damn right.
Yo, Hajime.
Yo!
You heard the announcement and came here too? You guys did too, right?
What's going on?
Hey, what do you make of all this? Monokuma said this place was Hope's Peak Academy or something.
That cannot be possible.
Well, yeah.
Right. Any way you look at it, it's impossible. Hello! How does it feel to return to the long-awaited Hope's Peak Academy?
Why, you?
You.
You.
Hey, where are we? Where'd you lock us up this time?
That's...
What a shock. I just told you guys, this is Hope's Peak Academy.
Of course not!
There's no way in hell that's true.
No!
Oh, but it is. I mean, this is definitely Hope's Peak Academy. Well, what's left of it anyway? What's left of it?
What?
Didn't I tell you before? Unfortunately, Hope's Peak Academy fell to ruin.
Lies.
You were serious about that?
Stupid fool!
I don't believe it.
Hmm.
But of course it fell to ruin. I mean, they were doing things that they deserve to be ruined for. What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Anyway, I'm pretty disappointed. I went to all this trouble to bring you to Hope's Peak Academy and you don't feel surprised or nostalgic.
Fine.
Oh well, not like I did this for you guys. Even if you don't feel nostalgic, I'm sure someone is feeling nostalgic right now. Someone?
Don't fuck with me!
Enough with this bullshit, just spit it out already. Where'd you take us, you bastard? Though I am not certain of my memories, I believe we entered the ancient ruin and...
In other words...
It means I made this Hope's Peak Academy between the door to the ruin and the inside of the ruin.
You.
What do you mean in between?
Hey!
What do you mean made?
What's this?
Oh my, are your minds getting the grumblies that only knowledge can satisfy? Good. Very good. It's fine to hurry along to the graduation exam, but it's in my nature to provide a little entertainment. Entertainment? You're planning to make us do something, aren't you?
No way!
It's nothing to be so cautious about. Not like you'll be making life exchanges or anything like that.
Shing!
It's just a simple graduation exam.
Huh?
Then what is the graduation exam?
Hey,
Well, as the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy you're finally gonna graduate.
are you sure about this?
On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world.
So...
That's That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. Huh?
Why?
We're obviously gonna get out. There's no way we'd stay here.
That's right.
This is annoying. Just hurry up and let us choose. Let us choose right now.
No, no, no.
You can't do that. The main cast hasn't arrived yet. Main cast?
Hey,
Meaning you guys are just extras until the guest of honor arrives.
damn it.
So enough complaining already. Hurry up and start researching the outside world. What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
I have dispersed all the teaching materials you need for your research throughout Hope Speak Academy. Well, I don't think this needs to be said, but all the information is accurate and contains no lies whatsoever. Otherwise, the main cast is gonna hate me. So, please rest assured and strive to do your best during your field trip. And as usual, after leaving us with his cryptic words, Monokuma disappeared. Even if the setting had changed, even if the killing was finished, he was still the same as usual. What is going on? Outside world? Main cast? Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey.
Like, he kept insisting this place is Hope Speak Academy. That's impossible, right?
What are you saying?
How we make it back to Hope Speak Academy from a tropical island in the first place? It's impossible.
It cannot be.
There is no place for Hope Speak Academy to exist on Jabberwock Island.
I said I wanted to go back, but I don't want to go back to a creepy place like this.
What does this mean? So many things I don't understand have happened on the island. This building, is it really Hope's Peak Academy? This is the Hope's Peak Academy I've been admiring for so long? What in the world is going on? Damn it, why is this happening? Why? I was finally able to attend Hope Speak Academy. I had finally thought I'd become confident myself. Even so, I
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't. It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen by Hope to become Hope. That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope Speak Academy that you couldn't even see that? Ugh. You're just some nobody from the reserve course who never had any talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody. That's all.
If I really am a nobody, then you should have just left me alone. Why? Why do I have to go through something like this? Hey, yo! We're getting a raid. It is an Avery Meets World raid. Hello. Old Fossil raid. Hello, Rosie, Dominic, Thomas, Bunny. Hello, welcome in. Avery raid. What are you guys doing? A raid indeed, Blaze. A raid indeed. They have a mod in the chat. They can go get a link when they pop in, please. You just subbed? Thank you! Appreciate. He did some sort of Dead by Daylight thing? Ooh! We're gonna be doing some Dead by Daylight next month, actually. I was playing with some friends earlier today, and I'm just like, oh, I miss this so much. Let's see. Anybody else? Hey! Pato, James the NPC, welcome in. Avery Mates World, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you. I know I have mods here. So it was Dead by Daylight? Were you playing the rotating mode that's out right now? Or like, hey, thank you, hello, thank you. What's it, like Chaos Shuffle or something? Hello, Mari. How are you tonight? You're playing, oh, Casting of Frank Stone. Ah, gotcha. That's on my list too. Night, Rosie. Have fun at school tomorrow. For those of you who just popped in, we are working on the final chapter of Danganronpa 2. Some heavy spoilers in this chapter, so just a heads up if you haven't seen anything about the game before. It's like a Telltale game? Ooh! That's actually funny, because another game that I have on my list, hold on. What's that other game that I have on my list? I'm pretty sure it is one of them. Sorry, now I'm like, yeah, so yeah, it's The Wolf Among Us. I'm gonna be playing that closer to when they drop Wolf Among Us 2, but you're enjoying it a lot because you always wanted lore for Dead by Daylight and answers to questions. Oh, is it really that good, Avery? I might have to actually grab it then. Well, thank you again so much for the raid. It does mean a lot to me. That should put me at... Rolls the thing. Yay! 760. Hey, yo. I like DBD a lot. I'm going to be playing some of it next month. I was just saying that. Very excited for that. Very, very excited for that. If you'd like, you can change your stream avatar if you want to. I honestly recommend not being a Taro. Alright. Why do I have to go through something like this? If you have open lobbies, count you in? Okay. I'll let you know, because I'm planning on doing, like, 5-man just rotating killer, lobbies when I do it. I don't really like going into publics. It's a pain in the butt. And I can't really play with other people if I'm playing killer, and I'm really more of a killer main. So, yeah. Hajime, did something happen?
There we go.
Oh, what button are we pushing, Blaze? What button? I don't know what button. Do you want me to, like, load up a whole game to push a button? I don't know. Actually, hold on. Let me, I can push a button. I've got an idea. I'm gonna go into my Discord, and I'm going to just, like, click this, like, I'm gonna pop into a room, because it's really funny for me to do it like this. I'm gonna just hit a random soundboard sound from the Discord. There, I've pushed a button. You thought the zero time dilemma command was gotten rid of since we finished the game? Yeah, well, people wanted me to bring the button. The people wanted it back. I mean, I could load up the game at the end of the stream and play it. Then push the button, but... When did we get into an episode of Barney? No, that's from Azumanga Daioh. For your class, you reckon you're the machine gun. No attack. What? You convinced her there are other implications for it? I still need to know what Cryo wants me to do with that, so...
Hey, bastard!
Now's not the time to zone out.
Yeah, I keep rambling, huh? Sorry, it's nothing. I don't really get it, but is that all?
I'm gonna do it!
As long as I don't beat the crap out of Monokuma, nothing's gonna be solved. Is that what it means?
Hey!
Just what the heck is Monokuma anyway? He's not part of the Future Foundation, right?
Not what button we're pushing, but whose? Neko needs some of those buttons, like, for communicating with your pet. So I actually realized that the stream pet that I was, or the desktop pet that I was using, is actually a big name streamer. And it's actually somebody I've been following for a long time, so that makes it even worse. So I was like, I feel weird keeping this up. We'll get more commands. We'll figure it out. Listen, stuff will get added as we go. You typed it earlier? What you're doing? Huh? Why? What? Oh, I didn't really see it. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Cryo's DMs, I suppose. Okay. If you say that, then what is the Future Foundation? Bonsai, buddy? Aloe, send me a link, please.
Jeez.
Even though Chiaki and Monami are gone, our situation hasn't changed one bit, which means...
Yeah, you did, Guy. You're right. I looked into it.
Future Foundation wasn't our enemy. It's the only thing I can think of.
You serious?
So they're not World Ender? Then we really were tricked by Monokuma.
However...
The Future Foundation is responsible for trapping us on this island, right? Regarding that matter, I believe Monami never once denied that.
Damn it.
Even if there are allies, they might not just be allies.
Maybe Monokuma is telling us to investigate that information on our own. Chiaki said she could not betray the Future Foundation. But if she were still alive, she definitely would have helped us. No, even her being with us would have been a big help.
So what should we do now?
Damn it.
Well, it's obvious. We're gonna get out of here safely. We gotta do that graduation exam, right?
So annoying.
Graduation exam, huh? Not really good at taking exams. I guess it's better than people dying.
Jeez.
Monokuma said something about a field trip, right? Telling us to investigate that like we have been.
All right!
What the heck? Oof. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Crashing out night, everyone. Good night, Kitten of Death. So that you know, we are having the finale for Danganronpa 2 on Saturday, if you're interested. That'll be Saturday's stream. Saturday's stream, indeed. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do it.
Prepare yourself.
Like...
Yeah, we might be able to learn something about Hope's Peak Academy. About ourselves. I don't care if we don't know anymore. If we can just go back to our normal lives, I'm fine.
Hey!
We can go home when this is over, right? We can finally get off this damn island, right? That's the case. Let us all leave this island alive by any means.
Of course!
Hell yes! Carolina Tortilla. Hello, wahoo! He's right. Now's not the time to bemoan how unlucky I am. Where this place really is, what's happened to Hope's Peak Academy. None of that matters. What's important is, I need to leave this island with the others. We sacrificed so many lives in order to survive, just so we could do that. There's no way we can stop now. But Monokuma should already know that that's what we're thinking. So why did he say that? We have to decide on our own whether or not we want to leave Jabberwock Island. Do I have a favorite character from the game so far? I mean, this is kind of like the end of the game. It's also a challenge run. I know what's happening. I know what's going on.
Hey!
So what are we gonna do? Can we start already?
What are we even looking for? Do we just have to investigate this weird-ass building?
Probably fine.
Even so.
I don't think we'll find the answers to all our questions inside this damn building. I'll just go ahead for now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're already going?
Jeez.
What is that idiot thinking, running ahead without being cautious?
Man.
She obviously isn't thinking about anything.
However,
It will be fine. There will no longer be any situations where we must exchange each other's lives.
all right.
So we should do our best as well. Like they say, it is not scary if everyone stops at a green light. If we stopped at the green light, we'd never reach our goal.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Kanayari took off on her own. Might be faster if we split up and look around too.
Huh.
Like Sonia said. There's no more killing. We don't have to worry about anyone betraying us anymore. Then let's get this over with and go home.
Later.
I'll go on ahead. See you guys later.
With those brief words, Fuyuhiko left the gymnasium. You know, half the time you're playing a game, you can't tell when you're talking and when it's the game dial. Ah! Oh no! I really try. I try to make it. I try. Yikes.
Excuse me.
I shall do my best to obtain a wonderful clue that will be useful to everyone. Now then, please excuse me. Sonia took a deep bow, and then left the gymnasium.
Oh my.
Miss Sonia,
Miss Sonia!
please don't leave me. I'll be in danger if I'm left alone.
Kazuichi chased after Sonia, who had just departed and left the gymnasium. I should hurry and start too. Just a bit more. Just a bit more and it's going to end. I can escape this nightmare and return to my usual, peaceful, everyday life. The only thing we can do is advance towards that hope. Even though I don't understand, and that a lot of horrifying things keep happening. For the sake of everyone who couldn't make it this far, I'm definitely going to go home. Okay. We got a lot to do tonight. Uh-huh. That's weird. This is the hallway I walked through to get to the gymnasium, but it's clearly different. Is this Monokuma's doing too? Is he trying to confuse us again? I don't know how he's doing it, but he keeps doing it over and over again. So persistent. But I'm not gonna fall for his trap. There's no way this will make me back down. Interesting. This hallway. There is a strange feeling to it, no? As if an invisible wall has been erected to limit our movement.
I am concerned.
Is it just me? You back? Can't sleep? Lol. The dojo is beautiful as ever. Is this a dojo? It's full of strange things that make me think there's no way we're inside a school. Perhaps it's a mistake to expect the inside of this building to make sense. What's this? Is this a manga? The title is Manga for Morons, A History of Hope's Peak Academy by Monokuma. Why is a manga with such a suspicious-looking title laying out in the open like this? Let's start with history first, class.
Hey,
Reading manga is the third best way to learn about history. Then what's the first, you ask? It depends on the person. So, just as I thought, Monokuma made this. Totally explains how suspicious it looks. Ugh. I really want to just ignore it, but there's no way I can do that. Fine, I'll look at it. I'll look at anything that might be a clue to getting out of here, no matter what it is. I picked up the manga off the floor and started flipping through the pages. It's an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy's history, as narrated by the cutesy character on the cover. Bust, hi Cherry, hi King Saris, how's everyone doing? I'm doing good. The story begins with an introduction to Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy is a government-funded school of privilege where only the most talented high school students can hope to attend. Built to raise hope in the nation's future, many of its alumni are key leaders of various industries. Well, then you better leave, Cherry, because we're in the finale. Not the finale, but like the precursor to the finale. Textbooks boring. Manga? Now that I can read. Fantastic. New students are chosen through a scouting process, but the ones who scout them are Hope's Peak Academy's teachers, who serve as both educators and researchers of talent. Hope's Peak Academy isn't just a school for talent, it's also a school for researching talent as well. However, for the past few years, Hope's Peak Academy has been suffering from a decline in funding. If this persists, the Academy believes they will not be able to make progress with their research of talent. So they decided to implement a new system, the Reserve Department. Just got out of the shower and complete free credits Danganronpa night. Hey! Yes, tonight is the investigation and then we're doing the finale on Saturday. You're gonna watch the VOD and get caught up? Okay. Unlike the main department, who scouts for students, the Reserve Department utilizes a general entrance exam. Normal faculty was hired and placed in charge of looking after the Reserve Department. The expense and exam fees for the Reserve Department are quite high compared to most high schools. Nevertheless, Hope's Peak Academy received an endless stream of applicants. Hope's Peak Academy was now available to talentless commoners, people who only cared about the brand. With this, Hope's Peak Academy managed to amass sizable funds and began to further research of talents. To create Hope's Peak Academy's earnest wish, a true genius who would become mankind's hope. But just when they thought everything was going well, an unprecedented incident occurred. The incident that triggered the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. That's right, it was the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Hope's Peak Academy was crippled by this incident and was forced to shut down without accomplishing anything. The end. The ending was so sudden, like a manga that's suddenly cancelled in the middle of its run. Plus, these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga, the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, these names are so melodramatic. There's no way these incidents really happened, right? The manga only mentions the names, so I don't really know the details, but no, it'd just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The Reserve Department. It was only built to collect money. I was one of those Reserve Corps students, right?
But hold on.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, you're here again. Ah, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey, hey!
Why did you forget that you were part of the Reserve Department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? You should have known even before you entered that you had no talent, right? I think it's actually weird that you actually forgot something like that, too. What do you want me to say?
By the way...
Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those Reserve Corps students.
I got it!
Or you willingly sealed those memories yourself. Huh? You wanted to be confident in yourself, so you wanted to forget everything that embarrassed you. You know, when humans experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memory of what happened. It happens pretty often. Not that I'd know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it.
Come on! on.
When things get inconvenient, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, that's to be expected of a reserve corps student. Damn it, what the heck? Target seems pretty far away. If the protection team had more time, there could have been a minigame here. Wait, what am I saying?
What's going on?
Oh, it's kind of creepy. I can't go to places I should be able to go to. It's like some rule is being enforced for no reason. It's like there's an invisible wall or something.
That's what Sonia said. What the heck? Love the art style of the game. Yeah, we're into it. Did I miss something in there? I might have missed something in there. Unless there's another room open. Oh, here we go. It should look really trippy, Maxis. This is another manga. It's laying on top of the desk. This one is Manga for Morons, The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Huh. Wasn't The Tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy mentioned in that other manga too? I specifically, something about him very intense. It's why Hope's Peak Academy went bankrupt, and it was the trigger for the biggest, most tragic, most awful event in human history. If I read this manga, will I be able to learn a little more about that incident? I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages to see what I could learn about the event known as the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. The story made use of outdated, stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. What's written here is, as the name suggests, the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy occurred at Hope's Peak Academy. The key player in that event was a student named Izuru Kamakura. Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Hope's Peak Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly, Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. Wielding superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. To protect such rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. The Mold Man has arrived. Hello, Scoobs. Because of that, most of the students at the Academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. But Izuru, who is known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible incident. 13 students of Hope's Peak Academy's Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. However, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to protect Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a certain student began working in secret to use that incident to their advantage. That student uncovered what the Academy did, and by making that knowledge public, it stroked the fires of the Reserve Corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they'd been treated. And the uprising began. And that heralded Hope's Peak Academy's destruction. This is the entirety of the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Eventually, that incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident that would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Works cited, Danganronpa 0. We'll read that eventually. With a heavy sigh, I closed the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's no way 13 people were killed at Hope's Peak Academy. What irony! For a genius known as the Ultimate Hope to cause such a gruesome incident. A talent like that is too real for society. It's like trying to buy juice with a bar of gold. You should be lucky that you're incompetent. What's going on right now? What is going on right now? We're investigating. That's for certain. Damn it, he always has to lead up to something offensive. He seriously pisses me off. But Ultimate Hope. Nagito mentioned that before too. And it looks like he means something completely different here. What Nagito said was the true meaning of hope. But for Izuru, hope simply means talent. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. I wish they had given me one of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. When Neko doesn't have donuts? I don't have donuts, I'm sad. That's right, the reserve department. Here it said the reserve corps students in the reserve department began uprising. Then what about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Anyway, I've learned about the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy, but the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? Hopefully these manga can explain some of the holes from game 1. And who's this other student that isn't Izuru? A certain student who secretly used the incident to their advantage. Who is that? This incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. The mysteries just keep piling up. Here we go. Hopeless peeking. Oh, is that a hidden Monokuma? What the hell is with this room? It's freaking cold in here. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might end up freezing to death. More like Hopeless Peak with all the death here? Yeah, not wrong. Honestly. I should hurry up and investigate so I can get out of here already. I'll take you.
I've been found!
It feels weird that the room layout... Yeah. Dean. Let me see here. I think I've probably missed a few Monokumas because I forgot that, I forgot there were some in the 6th. Has someone died? No. We're in the finale of, DR2. There's another manga just laying around here. This time the title is... Manga for Morons. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, huh? Just what was that incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through the pages of the manga and hoped that I was right. Wonder if we're actually going to learn what the great tragedy really was. A story about creepily drawn characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident in itself is that grotesque? Ultra Despair Girls happens between 1 and 2, Alex. If you're interested in watching that, we do those for member streams because the content's just a little bit too much for a normal stream. Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. The tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was simply the trigger. At first, the uprising by the Reserve Corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy was initially hoped to be resolved quickly, but the situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the internet and fostered a thriving online community. Good night, Scoobs. It's okay. You can always watch the VOD if you're interested. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. And if you're in the chat and you haven't liked the stream yet, what are you doing? And if you're new here, maybe think about dropping me a subscription. Be pretty awesome. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the internet, and began spreading and eroding to the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished, and wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak. The weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions to brutally murder the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times, when senseless deaths were the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. A feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etat began occurring around the world. A war waged in the name of despair. A war fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. And because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress into such a hopeless scenario? The only explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope's Peak Academy. A group called Ultimate Despair. Instead of using Hope's Peak Academy's talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they used them for the sake of mankind's despair. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Tech-savvy computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. The powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. And with this, they created the tragedy, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, the despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. My heart was racing in my chest, but my body felt ice cold. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, then what's happening in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant. What's happened to them?
No way!
Hey, you seriously yelling at a manga? How crazy are ya? Who would enjoy reading something like this?
What?
Oh my, you don't like manga? A high school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy. Enough. What is this messed up manga? I thought you'd obviously know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world. But for you to not remember that, such despair. That's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Thanks to them stealing your school memories. The incident that happened during that period has been completely removed from your brains. This incident really happened? And I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
How many times do I have to tell you? All the clues here are real.
Hello.
Please understand, I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys will suffer for it. I just want to help you guys so you can live well-adjusted lives in the outside world. I see. So that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning. As the headmaster, I'm conflicted, you know. On one hand, I'm really happy you're gonna finally graduate. But on the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world is like before you make your decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here. He's trying to make us feel despair toward the outside world, so we'll want to stay on this island. But there's no way I'm going to do what he wants. Despair like that simply can't exist. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. Perhaps. No, that's definitely it. Whether or not this incident really happened, what in the world is this ultimate despair group? Fluffy, hello. If they're devoted to a certain student who guided Hope's Peak Academy to its destruction, are they connected to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy? You love my character? Well, thank you. I love it too. Plus, that organization isn't just one person, but a group of people. But if they're known as the ultimate despair, they're high school students, right? If they were actually able to do it, then I guess that's why they were called Ultimates. Yes, yes. Aloe made my avatar. You guys need to go check her out. Thank you, Aloe. Do it. Go see her stuff. Are the killings we're involved in connected to them as well? It's no use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I'm at my limit. Need to get out of here. Shivering, I ran out of the freezing room. It's Fluffy with the little F. Yeah. Make sure you don't capitalize Fluffy. Fluffy doesn't like it. Whew, that was close. I nearly froze to death. How did I come up with the concept of my character? I mean, it's just me. It's just me. I guess this is kind of like the OC I've been running with for a long time. And I'm just glad to finally put her into use. Capitalization is fake. Fantastic. Blaze! Watch out, guys. Puffy will bury you in Poyos. So where should I go next? Blaze is usually here, just lurking. Let me in this room again. Did I miss a Monokuma in here, maybe? I'm trying to like look around and see if I've missed any that I can still pick up. I might have missed some that are like in the rooms at the very beginning. I don't even know. Back from your trip to the real world. You wish Danganronpa was real? I feel that, Yuki. Yuki loves stress. Welcome in. Alright, let's go. What up? The ceiling, and you know it. No, I should ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't see him.
Jeez.
When I went inside this room, the bastard bear was suddenly here. Keeps glancing at me.
I wonder why.
Gonna be shitty either way.
Damn right.
So let you handle it. No way I'm gonna deal with that idiot.
I don't want to do it either. Ooh, Danganronpa! John Marston, welcome in. Lots of new people tonight. Hi to all of yous. Welcome in. Neko is Neko, and she does variety streams. We are very close to the end of this one. We won't be finishing it tonight, though. Finale is on Saturday, with some special, interesting things that are going to happen. Lee wants to know why you want the most tragic event in fiction to be real. It would be a reason to stay in my house. I don't know. Be a reason to never leave. After we finish this one, we will be playing the third one. And we will be achievement hunting for some stuff eventually. Would be so fun to cosplay, but your family isn't a big fan of that kind of stuff. So? Do what makes you happy. Not everybody around you, for real.
Hiya!
Why, hello, Hajime. Hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well? You're pleasingly well, right? What are you doing here?
No, no!
Well, there was another thing I needed to tell you on this floor. I got bored of drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you by word of mouth? You should have done that from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. A high school student who doesn't like manga is like a sumo wrestler who doesn't like eating hot pots. I'm getting really fed up with your babbling. Hurry up. What did you need to tell me? It's about that key piece of information you've been waiting so long for. C-Clud. Welcome in. Hello. Hi.
What?
Surprise! It's about ultimate despair. Huh? Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days,
Actually,
it was originally the title for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive. High school girl.
yes indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima. Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the former ultimate despair, she created a despair brimming with charm and humor. And created the ultimate despairs. There was one really horrible person in that group.
Don't fuck with me!
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are. It's not that easy to form an organization. No way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
Unbelievable.
Humans who are obsessed with their philosophy have an uncanny power to attract others. It's a trait shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? There's nothing strange about it. Junko mentioned, indeed, you're gonna lurk while you build up a spare Hatsune Miku in that permadeath game. Realm of the Mad God, right, Fluffy? It's definitely Hatsune Miku. It's like when people are like, I wish Harry Potter was real, I wish One Piece was real, and then people who in the Hunger Games are like, no Crystal Fair.
Hey,
That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she even influenced those in the highest echelons of power.
phew.
Her connections were the main reason that the incident became the tragedy in the first place. So, she even recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat?
Huh?
And what was their purpose?
Huh?
What?
You...
Like I said, why did they cause the incident? Doesn't even make sense. They had a purpose, right? No way they do what they did without any purpose.
Hey,
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose. a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Junko Enoshima as Junko Enoshima. What are you saying? I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that. Junko Enoshima is so full of so much despair that she is truly hopeless. Oh, thank you. I try. I do try. Living, dying, eating, loving. For her, everything is despair. What the hell? With her overwhelming force of personality, Junko recruited the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of their love, hate, grudges, anything really. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. That idea had been slammed right into their minds. Cry, oh Jesus, fuck. Pokemon And so, the ultimate despair, who had been recruited, became nothing more than Junko's limbs. Stories and games, hello, welcome in. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko Enoshima. Like believers making offerings to their god. Like a mother providing food to her children. They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair, all in Junko Enoshima's name. For example, they killed their family and friends, and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they completely believed it was something that they had to do. There's no way something that crazy is possible.
What?
You know about the final days of the Reserve Corps students during the tragedy of Hope's Peak Academy. Final days?
In other words,
Junko had the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history. What do you mean final days? What happened to the Reserve Department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. Hold on a second, chat. Sorry, chat. I'm going to be just a second.
Love, love. Okay. You want to be yeeted? Hold on. I can do that. Hold on, where are you? Here we go. Yeet. Yeet. Get out of here. Sorry about that, chat. Yeah, the kid did something. Thank you for the catnip. You're really rolling all those no's on the drinks, though, aren't you? Ew, he's a terror. Listen, like, a lot of people are terrors right now because they don't know that they can they can change. There you go. They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. You follow that link there, and you pick whatever you want. And so, the 2,357 students of the Reserve Department all committed mass suicide. Mass suicide? What'd you say?
All 2,357 students?
Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded. Who are you? I mean, if you're just coming in for the first time, Amelia, you're gonna be a Teru. That is the punishment character. So you should go and change that with the stream avatars extension. Couple messages above yours. One person was excluded, huh? You were kidding. Wait. Yeah, no, you really have a stream avatar. Challenge run? Yeah, so I've been doing this with... I already know what's going to happen. I already know what happens. I played the game before. I've been playing all the trials with 0 skills on mean difficulty. It has not been the easiest. Is that me?
Damn it!
Don't believe it. No way I can believe this.
How can you beat Kaede? Follow that stream avatars extension link. It only costs 1 net coin, and by now, you've chatted in chat, so I'm sure you have won.
Ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. Doesn't scare me at all. I mean...
Bastard!
She's already dead.
Huh? Junko Enoshima is already dead. What does that mean? Why does Fuyuhiko know about that? Sounds awesome. Can't imagine how that would go down. Yeah, no, honestly, I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about that. I will be doing it though. I did it for 1, I did it for 2. About to do it for 3. And then we'll be achievement hunting, which, yes, means full achievement hunting the ones that I don't already have for all 3 games. Eventually. We do Danganronpa on Tuesdays. It's my Danganronpa night. However, the finale for this one, the trial, the be-all, end-all, is going to be on Saturday. We don't know, at least Neko won't struggle for... Listen. Listen, logic diving is my nemesis. Hey, Fuyuhiko, is it true what you said? Junko Enoshima is really dead?
Huh?
Right, guy, right?
What? You didn't see?
It's a book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. A bloody classroom? No, wait, what was that you said about the killing school life? Like the killings we were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hope's Peak Academy. As I recall, the mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her.
Well, yeah.
That's what it was.
Why do you have to be the ugliest guy into? Because you haven't changed it yet. Follow the stream avatars link LolitaBot has posted. Go change it.
Killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, the 6 students who managed to survive managed to escape from the academy.
You're on YouTube. That's the only place I stream. Follow that link right there. Byakuya photo. Yeah. Am I...
For a manga drawn about the killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags. According to that, the mastermind behind the failed killing school life was Junko Enoshima.
The mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima's dead.
Like...
Turns out the killing school life was part of that whole biggest, most awful whatever incident. Junko took away the memories of former students of Hope's Peak Academy and forced them to kill each other.
Former students of Hope's Peak Academy. And she took away their memories. That's just like us.
Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. There's a limit to being a cruel asshole.
The surveillance cameras were broadcasting the whole thing.
So...
Students at Hope's Peak were widely known as symbols of hope. By forcing people to watch these symbols of hope kill each other for the sake of survival, we're trying to fill everyone who watched the broadcast with despair all at once.
That's messed up.
Huh.
That messed up plan was stopped. Junko and Ashima failed. Junko lost to the student she placed in her trap, and after being overcome by the despair she created, she took her own life. Then Junko is no more. No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. Whether Monokuma's story is true or not doesn't matter.
Bastard!
She's not alive anymore. Then who is our enemy? I do want to leave a reminder for the new people in chat. No spoilers. There are people that haven't seen the game yet. If Junko and Ashima is already dead, are the rest of the Ultimate Despairs behind this? Pickles! Hello, hello! Welcome in. Good to see ya. Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings we're involved in resemble the killing school life. Oh, you just joined! Kokichi's under my bed. Ooh! Welcome in. What's so cute? What's so cute? What's so cute? I like cute stuff. How's the night going? It's going. 10 out of 10. Ugh. You're still Teru? You know what? Let me see if I can fix it for you then. What did you try to change to? You have to click on it twice in the thing. Where is that? Did I just see Streamlabs? Crystal, Streamlabs. Get on. Don't be a Teru. Nobody likes Teru. You can be, since we've met Shirokuma, you can be Shirokuma. Mute? No, yeah, there you are. It just takes a little bit. Oh, maybe I've disabled Shirokuma. Streamlabs can be... Da 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 da. Spoiler, Neko likes... I do not like picking flack, thank you. Here. We can be Correcchio. You feel like Teru is mainly ruined for by being a... Yeah. It's really sad. The only canonically, like, bi character, like, that's announced in-game turns out to just be a huge perv. I don't know who the hell's imitating Junko and making us go through this, but an imitation is just that, an imitation.
No shit!
If the students from Hope Speak Academy stop the real deal, no way we'll lose to some fake. But is this, if this really is an imitation, are those surveillance cameras the same too? Deserved a sub? No, thank you. The cameras all over Jabberwock Island. Are they broadcasting to somewhere, just like the surveillance cameras during the killing school life? Pervy Teru was the first one we all wanted to see die. The second was Nagito. Fair. Fair. Actually, I'm sorry. The second was Hyoko, and actually for me it was the first one. I hate Hyoko. She's... Don't like Hyoko. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to put you in timeout for that one. Hyoko was definitely Japanese Regina George. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think with this many people in here, I've talked to you already about this. So here, Blaze. Blaze, be a mod. Stories and games. Thanks for subscribing. Super appreciate it. You're frozen? Did the thing break? You're not frozen, are you? Sometimes Stream Avatars doesn't like me, so. No, we're good? Okay. Man, Hajime, you totally knew about that story, huh? You are blue now, Blaze. Thank you. I kind of need you tonight. What? Do you have a problem with that? Well, I really wanted you to read the manga version since I took the time to draw it.
What are you gonna do?
You will get my first membership with my first paycheck. Like, oh, Lee! Hearts for Lee. You wonder what all this talk about characters from V3 is about? Blues and Wolf. No, Crystal. Blaze and Wolf has just started burning bright enough that they're hot enough that they're blue now. When Neko pays Aloe for art. I do buy a lot of art. Fluffy, why the frowny face? Alright, you exist now. Zanchin, hi. What's now canon? Yeah, okay. Oh well, I'll just raise the flag. Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
Ooh, how exciting.
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character route.
You're not making sense again.
Well now.
Now then, I'll give you guys my all. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside.
Yeah!
But that's because you bet bigger, Fluffy. You also have more neck coin than anybody else, so I'm not sure I want to hear it. Sippy, sippy. Num, 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 num.
I'll raise them flags like crazy.
The first thing is uh-oh. He's gonna add a command. Huh? Oh, he's gonna bomb us. It changed to a different hallway again. It's so sudden. What's going on to make something like this happen? No, I've already decided I'm not going to be surprised. That's right. There's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Oop. Oop indeed. Actually, hold on. Is this you? Hello? Can I... You were launched? A lot of people were launched. I can't in good faith make you be a Teru. That's not fun. Favorite Danganronpa character? That's such a hard question. My instant answer is usually Celeste. I like her, especially for her fashion design. Her dress is a lot of how I like designed my own character's fashion. I also like Easy Kibo. Kibo's good. We love Celeste. We love Celeste. I also really like Gundam and Ibuki and Peko from this game. From the last game, I really like who all did I like from the first one? Hina, Sakura. I honestly, the first class was a little bland. And then from the third game, it's definitely Mew. And then I also, until a certain point, I really liked Korekio. Your favorite was Chiaki? Yeah. Anyhow, how's it going? It's going. Favorite game? Easy peasy peasy. Ultra Despair Girls. Akane's twitching her nose like a beast and examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on my gut feeling.
You know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer. Huh? What do you mean? Who?
So...
I don't know. Just my gut, after all.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut is pretty impressive. For some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monokuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time. You have 2 different category liking characters, simp and favorite. So fair. I have played V3, but that doesn't mean that chat has. A lot of my chat is still new to Danganronpa, so we still keep it spoiler free. Just run around here for a little bit. Okay. This looks like the music room. I feel like I can see something strange. It looks like some sort of monument. Why would there be a monument in the music room? And not just that, the mark engraved into the monument is the symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Ayo, glitch! Glitchy, 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 indeed. Below the symbol, there's a short passage engraved. To combat the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy were among the many who established the Future Foundation. Huh? The Future Foundation was established by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy? Whose character is a block? Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up. What is this? Words are floating in the air. This is like a hologram, right? The floating letters are forming a sentence. It looks like a passage from an email. Regarding the report we gave you the other day. We have obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. It's a twit logger. Give me a minute, chat. Sorry about that. My toddler wants to break into the room. He's supposed to be sleeping. How do you put a bomb? Exclamation bomb. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. Bombs do cost netcoin, so make sure you have some of that before you just start spamming. You may be wondering about the number of people at this time. If they're survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, it's possible they may be targeted by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Jungoshima rallying them. In a worst-case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Hope's Peak Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we are still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we've received a report from the research facility on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World program. Survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? 15 students? Is that about us? Excluding Chiaki, who is part of the Future Foundation, there were definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking from some other world. What happened outside Jabberwock Island? If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true, then the world isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I'm starting to feel like we might be better off not remembering the memories we've lost. I guess that's all the clues in this room. It's finally confirmed. The Future Foundation is on our side, at least. They were founded by the graduates of Hope's Peak Academy, and they took us in to protect us. But if that's true, Chiaki should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, if he's really the Future Foundation's enemy, then his true identity must be the ultimate despairs, who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Why no Nagito avatar? Because the stream avatars pack that I downloaded didn't have one. I don't know. I didn't make them. Sorry. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko Enoshima are making us go through this. Also, this caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? What's that about? I don't know. Maybe they hated Nagito as much as the rest of us. The only Future Foundation facility we found was that ancient ruin. There's no way that's the research facility. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be other Future Foundation members here. Somehow, there are still so many mysteries. Listen, I don't make the rules. I didn't make the thing, I don't make the rules. This feels different from a classroom. It should feel different from a classroom. It literally said teacher lounge.
Maybe...
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room has that kind of stuffy teacher vibe to it. The office, huh? Now that you mention it, it does look like that. Cryo DMs if you could. Your phone got taken away so you can't change characters and you accidentally pressed Sayaka? Yikes. Now that you mention it, it does look like that.
Well...
More importantly, have you seen Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. How much longer is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already. There are 2 Monokuma dolls before that one in the lab that I didn't get to click. Ugh, yikes. That's fine. I'm not even worried about it. We'll do it as part of achievement hunting if I haven't already gotten the achievement, honestly. Flowers on top of the desk. Plus, they look strange to me. Are my eyes just tired? Simp indeed. Simp indeed. Huh? There's something written on the blackboard. What's written here? List of subjects is written on the blackboard in large letters. Just below that are names I've seen before. An extremely overwhelming portrait is hanging on the wall. I feel like I've seen it before, but the name etched into the placard says Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. The founder of Hope's Peak Academy. And this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, another mystery. Sippy sippy! Thank you, thank you. We'll look at the newspaper in a second, don't worry. There's a newspaper posted on the blackboard. Below that, Hyoko Saionji is written there. What is this newspaper? What is this? It says Miss Hyoko Saionji. This can't mean the same Hyoko, right? I mean, the Hyoko we knew. She was much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much her defining feature. But the photo in this newspaper... In a way, I can see the resemblance to Hyoko, but her height and figure... It's too different from the Hyoko we knew. What does this mean? Huh? This lady looks pretty mature. She Hyoko's older sister or something? No, it says Hyoko Saionji here. Oh, then Hyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. An older sister with the same first and last name?
I mean...
That's the only explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. That's not Hyoko. But did you ever hear her mention an older sister?
Man...
It's not like I was close to her or anything.
Wrong.
She doesn't have an older sister. Hyoko is the Saionji family's only daughter.
If she doesn't have a sister, then a relative? No, there's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Hyoko.
Huh?
Of course not!
What are you saying? Hyoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I mean, she was famous for her childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well...
I don't know what to tell you. Maybe she had a growth spurt.
What are you saying? She's already dead. There's no way she could have had a growth spurt.
Today, I'm feeling white.
Regardless, all the clues I provided are true. If they weren't, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? Is this the truth? If this is the truth, then the Hyoko in this newspaper...
Listen, Crystal. Don't ask me. Right?
Is he really saying this is the same person? That's impossible. I mean, how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hyoko when she's already dead? Why does this even exist?
Hey!
Could it be related to that list of subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there was some kind of experiments, right?
Photoshopped, probably?
Did that experiment change Hyoko's body? What am I saying? Just saying it out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment? If it's some kind of experiment, it would mean that we're also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the blackboard under that list of subjects. Clones? That would be interesting. E to VR? What kind of experiment was it?
What's going on?
Better not have anything to do with time travel. There are letters floating in the air, like the music room from earlier. Looks like a passage from an email someone wrote. I think it's the same one from earlier. I guess I should read it. We understand this matter regarding the survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue your investigation. However, you must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko Enoshima, the fact remains that they are incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Perhaps there is still a leader on par with Junko Enoshima. As long as we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of the despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated. Does that mean this is an order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. Well, I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. What's my favorite color besides purple? Mint green. But also orange, because it's my husband's favorite color. Pretty much all-out war. If the remnants of despair are the ones waging that war, there's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Okay, with this, you've totally raised all the flags on this floor. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall go on to the next stage. Next stage? There's a doll in this room? I had a feeling there would be.
Huh? Are you serious?
Thanks, Crystal. Wrong button. Damn it, not again! The hallway's different from the last time. I guess when that flag Monokuma mentioned is raised, I moved to a different hallway than the last. But how can he do that? No. Now's not the time to be confused by that. Thinking about it is just gonna waste my energy. Thank you for the catnip. But no sips for you. Do-do-do. What the heck? You saw way more Terra before you came, and now every Terra is gone? Well, I mean, that just means that whoever was Terra is not chatting, or they changed it. There's a billiard table, a dartboard, and a shelf lined with magazines. It's hard to think a room like this actually exists in a school. It's a file with Hope's Peak Academy's seal on it. It says confidential. That means this is a big secret, right? Why would an important document be here? Why am I even asking a question like that? Obviously, Monokuma's responsible. Wanna play space billiards now? That does sound like fun. Anyway, I need to confirm what's inside the file. About the Hope Cultivation Plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy has conducted rigorous research into various talents. The Hope Cultivation Plan seeks to use the fruits of our labor to further our true goal. With our hands, we will birth a true hope that will bring hope to the entire world. Truly, the program is the next innovation in providing the ultimate education. This plan has been the Academy's wish since its foundation, so we must succeed at all costs. What followed was a series of detailed instructions and intricate orders. It was full of difficult technical terms, and I had no idea what any of them meant. However, the word True Hope left a strong impression on my mind for some reason. The Hope Cultivation Plan was created for the sake of birthing true hope. Hope Speak Academy was behind something like that. I don't really get it, but there's something about these words. True hope, huh? Interesting. Everything floating is kind of freaky. A lot of different magazines, blah blah blah. Even a magazine about cameras. Mahiru would have been happy to see this. They have the missing bottle, yeah. This hologram again. What's this one say? It looks like another email passage. Regarding the report we gave to you the other day, we have finally succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. Although they were all dispersed, we were successful in acquiring all 15 of them. Due to the fact that we are unable to ask them about specific details, it is unknown how they managed to survive the tragedy. It has been reported that some are wounded, so it seems certain that they survived under harsh conditions. Over the course of our detailed investigation, we determined that they are the same age as the others, so we've decided to entrust them to the survivors of the killing school life. As for the remnants of despair, there are still no solid leads regarding this matter, and we have no new information to report. We will continue with the investigation. Once they are discovered, we shall eliminate them immediately. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. It says here that they succeeded in acquiring them and have placed them in our care. That means we should have been protected by the Future Foundation, right? Then why is this happening? If the Future Foundation was protecting us, why were we forced to kill each other on this island? I guess it's not possible the Future Foundation set this all up.
What's this?
My, Hajime. You keep worrying like that, you're totally gonna get a toothache and collapse.
It's your fault. What is this hologram thing anyway?
Hey,
It's exactly what it looks like. They're the Future Foundation's emails. I thought they made the perfect clue, so I did a little bit of hacking here and there to get them.
You can even do that? Whoever's controlling you seems to possess many talents.
no.
Well, who cares about me anyway? That's not important at all.
There's no way that's not important. His true identity should connect everything to what's happening right now. What the heck? Looks like I'm in a different hallway again. I'm pretty much used to it by now, but even so. What is this space? Am I dreaming or something? I mean, this is just totally disconnected from reality.
It smells...
It's close. Very close. Someone's coming. Akane's switching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
They're definitely real close. At least that's what my gut is telling me. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is...
Well,
They're both...
Yo!
He's right. They're both. Both? What do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details. It's just my gut after all. Well, that's true, I guess. This must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it. This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails. I should read it. There's no doubt it's another clue. To Future Foundation, 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand that? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep those people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. What does this mean? This email suggests that someone was trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi, but he's with the Future Foundation, right? Then why is he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation? Sippy sippy! Huh? Didn't I walk into a classroom? I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room. There's no use worrying about it, but I was in a school and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room. This looks like a tablet computer. Looks like the power's on too. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. I saw the Monokuma doll. No. Neo World Program. This word, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times already. Okay, cool. Thanks, Crystal. I mean, I would have looked before I left. The Neo World Program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator. The Neo World Program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technologies and administrative software. To develop the Neo World Program, individuals such as the Ultimate Programmer, the Ultimate Neurologist, and the Ultimate Therapist were among the many talented people whose research results were utilized. By mounting a device to the cranium, the Neo World Program allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world. Additionally, the Neo World Program has another feature. It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world. Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. Slowly, everything around me turned black.
fudge! I couldn't grab it. Synthetic virtual world. Program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything is being tainted. A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless. The desperate attempts, the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now. It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Maybe. Ah! I screamed loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. This. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise more flags in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Made up. Including me too. Bye, this was fun. Have a good night, animated tortilla. We're here every night, just doing other things, so, you know, maybe pop by again sometime. Dang, just when? I guess I do have a... There it is. Fantastic. Thank you, Crystal.
No.
That's a big bet, Fluffy. You know what? I'm gonna bet against that. I think I have that much. I should have that much. If I don't have that much, I'm gonna give myself that much because it's funny. I don't have that much. Maybe I did before I hit that. What a perfect bet place, actually. Everybody's betting against me. Is the roulette even starting? I didn't see the roulette start. Oh, I guess it did. Oh, it's black. Damn it. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Pooh hoo hoo, you are Gaines, the only one is watching. This who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? Look forward to it. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. This hallway. When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but... Yikes. Up. Whoa, person. Hello, Sonia.
Well?
Hi, Noivarlo. How are you? Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions. If the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Why would you bring that up all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? What's going on here? Find out next time on Total Drama Island. Oh, wait, wrong franchise, right?
Who won? Who's next? You decide. Also the wrong franchise. The moment you discover that the truth was a lie, all the hope will disappear. Is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. Missing, no? For real, Aloe. But what in the world is it? And the moment I looked at that object... Excuse me for a moment, chat. Sorry about that again. English, happy. Good morning. Hello, Chris Claudio. Okay, fantastic. Neko is a BRB, yeah. Sure, yeah, it's alter ego. Children moment indeed, yes. He's refusing to sleep again, as is typical. You wish you could slap Monokuma right across the face. I feel it. Welcome. Welcome to the Neo World program. Actually, you know what? Alter Ego's a robot, right? Yeah. Welcome to the Neo World program. A person. A floating person is talking to me. Who is it? No, is this even a person in the first place?
I am not quite a person. I am simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
It can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego Artificial Intelligence Program.
I am the master behind the Neo World program. I am responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. It can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something. I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing. And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. Girl. Damn it, it's that feeling from earlier again. This floating feeling, like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence. Hey, you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has submitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized. Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located. That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I'm to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances. For example, this school you're in. It appears this space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you two. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural. It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program. Most of its words. I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. You saw Transformers 1 today in the theater? How was it, Noivarlo? There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? ADHD in a nutshell. It slapped? Ugh. I'll have to maybe cry when I can see it when it comes out off of out of the theaters. I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. The missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths. They're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? Can you tell me? What was the Neo World program used for in the first place? The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope.
a program for creating hope. But the fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right? Deleting memory is the first step towards replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world. Removing memories of any time period you set it to. So Monokuma was right. We did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right? That is a mystery to me too. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry. Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? But they're trying to save the world, right? Or is the Future Foundation not our ally? I'm sorry. I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable. Can I just, before we continue on any further like this, I want to point out, if you look at the top right, it says Fujisaki Chihiro, age star star star, height star star star, weight star star star, not female. I just caught that. And I think it's funny that they had to they had to put that in there. Boy. I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this. All these new words make my head feel like it's about to... Oh, all these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus? Well, for this session, the Neo program was programmed... The Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people, along with 2 monitors. 2 monitors? Yeah, they were disguised as a teacher and one of the students. They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all. But the observer in the student role was not. They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same as everyone else. What kind of authority does the teacher role have? As an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there is no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death. What is that virus? I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities, which contained my authority to build the world. It was a Grandmaster chess player. You gotta go, but honestly fun stream. Coco Rice, have a great night, and, maybe come back sometime. I do all sorts of stuff. Right now we're in the middle of Famicom Detective Club, Song of Nunu, Edgeworth Investigations. We do lots of cool stuff here. I desperately tried to fight back, so it wouldn't have complete control. Gotta get up and get a glass of milk. What I'm a hero, alter ego actually. But even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience. She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock and the Funhouse. Based on what she's saying, it sounds like she's on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence that the Future Foundation created. Future Foundation? I can't speak tonight. I can tell that just by communicating with her. No, Chihiro... So Chihiro dressed as a girl because it was easier, from what I understand? Let people think that he was a girl because he had a weak frame and a weak looking body. But some of his final moments were him wanting to be strong and wanting him to reclaim the male portion of himself, so... I mean, it says not female right there on the screen, so... So it is he, him. 1 second. Sorry, chat. Ow. I have an itch. Chihiro is best boy, yeah. Still male with he, him pronouns, but rather than change to she, yeah. It's more like a cross-dresser. Or a gender fluid person. But, still male. Cross-dressed to look like a girl so he wouldn't be bullied. Yeah. Yes. Yes, Crystal. Exactly. Which means that the supposed virus is so smart it surpasses this alter ego? If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Damn it, what the heck? An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating. But how did that virus infect the Neo World program? The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I am fairly certain someone physically uploaded it. Physically. Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility and directly uploaded it to the main computer where the Neo World program is installed. Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened. It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility. The only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of Future Foundation. True, Crystal. Damn it, what am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit to... A limit? If it took over an observer, then it still has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as... In order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Hey, come on now.
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you.
How strange.
If you're gonna say something more... Suppose that you exist between life and death. The death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the defluctuation based on the definition of existence that constitutes the relationship. From there, the paradigm changes results by being cut off rapidly and causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates and crosses with the joint ownership of the world, and the situation from the context invites your death, 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 death. Hey. Oh my. Death, death, death.
What the heck? What just happened? You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right? Uh-huh. Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe he can't hear my voice from this side. I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time. Huh? The things you guys were forced to do, we were forced to watch it. Forced to watch us. I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests. Oh no, I'm sorry your laptop's lagging. The Neo World program is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't accept outside interference. But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope. It looks like this guy can't even hear me or see me. Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally? Since there's no time, I'm going to say what I need to say, and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen. We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program. But that's entirely our fault. It's our responsibility for not realizing it until it was too late. But it's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was only way to save you all. I wanted to save you guys. Save us? What did he want to save us from? Why would this save us? You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right? You know, 11037. That's the number we found at Nezumi Castle. The door to this ancient room was supposed to open after you finished gathering the hope fragments. From there, you were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go. I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number. That number contains a secret. Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam. I'm sure they are going to crush you with despair, using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up on hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them. Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat Monokuma? In a worst case scenario where an observer who has the role of teacher goes rogue, I've prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence. Forced shutdown sequence? Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win. However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that, I need to somehow get that number.
Say what?
What was that just now? Hey, Hajime, what was that weirdness just now? Nothing really. I see.
Anyway.
Oh well, anyway, that's all the hints you're gonna give. If that no good artificial intelligence tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna butt in again. Did Monokuma not notice what just happened? It's been a while since I've spoken at length, but it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here. Hey, about that guy just now. There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me. I see. It'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. You guys have a weapon. A very powerful weapon. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon. The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might, so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best. Do our best, huh? But what do we have to do our best at? The mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth. But what are we supposed to do when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working toward a conclusion that nobody wants to hear. But still, do we really need to work hard and do our best? Is there really a reason to do our best? If everything was a lie, then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings, too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that, wouldn't all that be meaningless, too? When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, what am I supposed to do?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam. Please enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
See you soon.
A red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I just need to focus on that. Except we're not finishing it tonight. We're gonna save right in front of that red door. And our big finale event is going to be on Saturday. Check on our pet real quick. Save the game. Yeah, cliffhanger. Saturday, though. Just till Saturday. Same cat time, same cat channel. Yeah, I know. We have a very big project being worked on for Saturday, though. It's gonna be it's gonna be a stream indeed. I'm very excited for what's going on Saturday. Y'all really ought to be there. It's gonna be a wonderful time. Yeah. Tomorrow night, we are doing, shoot. Hold on. Let me save again. And let me go to the home menu so I can have different music. Tomorrow night, Famicom Detective Club. Thursday night, we're gonna do Echoes of Wisdom. Friday night, I haven't decided yet. Maybe multiplayer games, maybe Edgeworth. Just enjoy the stream and the interaction? Fantastic. Well, we're here every night. Literally every night, 9:30 Eastern Time. Every night. 7 days a week. That is this is my happy place. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Who's the raid target? No, go away.
Well, we'll see in a moment now, won't we? I actually have to find us a raid. See if I can't spend you anywhere else to go, or anywhere fun to go. I'm looking around right now for some place to take you. Oh, I know where we're going. Fantastic. By the way, chat, thank you so much for getting me to 767. We've officially passed Ethan. Ethan, I'm sorry. Alright, a raid we actually never get to do. Here's the raid tag. Why is Cryo speaking in binary? Find out for yourself. 759? What? What do you mean? I'm literally looking at it right now. It says 767. Thanks. Here is the link. And until next, hey, you know, subscribe if you want to come back because it'll help you find it. Also, really helps with the algorithm. Yeah, we got a good, you know, 9 subs tonight. Anywho, until next time, bye.